Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. On today's episode, I'm going to be doing Cargo Cult. Now, I've mentioned this in the last video, but there are two ways to do this. First way is the way I'm assuming they want you to do it, which is go through here, gather this part, and this part, and then take them over to this island. Sounds pretty easy, straightforward, but getting in here is a pain in the ass. Getting in here isn't too bad. Getting over here is even a bigger pain in the butt. So those are first option. The second option is to go over to the warehouse and just go get 3 consumables. And then come across this, go up here, boom, done. It literally would be a 5-minute mission, maybe 10, if you drove slow. But I know you all want to see me go through this stuff. So, in order for me to do that, I have to do some modifications. Oops. On this truck. We're going to do some modifications on this one. Only the wheels. Suspension I'm leaving. But I need to put different tires on this thing. I'm not going these highway tires, by the way. I'm going with the narrowest tire setup I can get. We still want tall tires, but we want to go with the narrow. And I will be changing it back. And this is all for you guys. I'm just telling you. Because I would not be doing this. I'm trying to find the narrow setup. Is there a narrow setup? Even with the chained ones, they're still not, it's not that narrow. It's not as wide as that. 51-inch quasis wouldn't be too bad. I'm just trying to look at the width that's standing outside the fenders. 47s. Oh, see, that went perfect there. Off-road, on-road poor, off-road excellent. Then you go here, you got mud, snow, ice. Everything's excellent. But I need narrow. Alright. Look at them fronts, though. They're going to have chains in the fronts. It's against my better judgment to do this. You know what? Screw it. We're going for it. We're going with the big fatties. I'm not going to monkey around with these little ass tires. Alright. Bear with me. There will be issues. I'm telling you. I guess we'll start with this one over here. We need all 3. Gonna make it daytime. I really hate this mission. I was wondering on my other one how I did it. Because I think I just did it, you know what I mean? I didn't really pay attention to how I did it. I know I didn't do it this way. Again, this one's not bad. It's just kind of out in the open. It's easy. Let's pack it. Cargo. Now I gotta get out of here. Ease down, back it up, nice and easy. And drive out of here. Let's go back out the way you came in. Again, easy peasy. And we'll go to this one. I'm saving the hard one for last. This one ain't no picnic either, I'm telling you. Which way do I go? Alright, so we're going to do that. come I can't? Did I not? Do I not have an autonomous winch on this? Hold on. Oh, it's got the stock winch on it. That's weird because I didn't check. I don't remember changing that. Alright. Like, why is it? So now I know how the mortals feel. Don't worry, we'll come back for it. Oh. But yeah, we'll leave that one there. We'll come through. We just got to drive through here. What I do is I dig through here, try to find a nice straight line. And we're going to go left. I might have to do first person. Whatever way you go in is the way you should come back out, so. Again, with these big fat tires in here, it's just not the... I just gotta get straighter is what I gotta do. Come on. Alright, now we can switch camera. Luckily, when you're inside of this stuff, it doesn't affect it too much. I'll do a little fishing, reel in for the part. Now we gotta try to back out the way I just came in. That's the fun part. Trying to follow those lines. What's the other? Pack cargo. Restore crane. Alright. I'm trying to turn around instead of backing out. We're going to be Austin Powers here for a second. Was left. Again, I'm just trying to go back out the way I came in. Okay. So far, so good. That's two parts. One more to go. I saved the worst for last. I'm actually going to leave this one here. No. No, yes. Yes. Actually, I'm going to leave both of them here. Mainly because when I tip over, I did not say if I tip over. When I tip over there, I don't have as many pieces to put back on. I'll come back. I got to go back through this way anyway, so. Alright, so I'm going to try to go here. I've never done it this way. Typically I go up through here and follow along the tree line. But this time, I see that there's kind of an opening, so I'm going to try to squeeze through here. I don't know. You're with me. You're going to see how this goes. Again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below, and I'll try to get back to you. Well, I will get back to you, I promise. All I gotta do is get close. I can see the part, so if I can get close enough to reach it with a crane. You know what? That was actually the best way to do it. 100%. And I'm not going to lie, because I always went this way. So that wasn't so bad. I didn't over-exaggerate, because I honestly always went the other way. Always. Of course, I'm not out of here yet, but... again, I'm not out of here yet. That's the big thing. Talk is cheap. Alright. Back cargo. Restore crane. And then we're going to try to back out. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be... Easy, big fella. Easy. Yeah, I haven't again not out yet, but it's pretty much done. It wasn't too bad, at least going that way. But no lie, I always went the other way. So if you're gonna do it the way they want you to do it, definitely go right next to this rock. You've seen it. It was definitely not bad. And I didn't even have to get the narrow tires on there. I was thinking mainly for that second one that I did. The squeezing between the trees, bouncing off them with these big fat tires on here is not the easiest way to go. Still can't believe I didn't put an autonomous winch on this truck when I built it. I must have been just building it quick just to get it built and not paying any attention. Something. Skip the step. Alright. Unpack, pack. Terrain mode. This one's gonna get hooded. Now you're gonna see why I don't like to go through this one way. Because I'm gonna go through this way and I don't like it. Alright, let's go. I'll probably get the picture on the ice because I didn't get a picture yet for this, but alright, shove it into low high. I hate going through here. I hate it. But we'll get her done. I don't even know what's left. Just gonna I didn't hit any of these, as you can see. There's a bunch of this stuff. This is all locked. And a bunch of these things. So we got one more. I don't know if I'll get it done today. Again, today is the day I'm doing my 8-hour live stream on Twitch here in a couple of hours. And I would like a little bit of a break because my controllers, there's PS5. I don't know if they last for 8 hours. Well, to be fair, I play for way longer than that, but I get some breaks. This won't be taking any breaks. It'll just be a continuous play. All right. I think that's a good thumbnail spot. Right across the gap over here. That's a good thumbnail. I should back out just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Snipping tool. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever played one continuous thing for 8 hours. It isn't my longest stream on Twitch, by the way. My longest one on Twitch was almost 15 hours, which is insane. Again, it was GTA 5. And we did 100. This was a challenge. 100 races. We did 100 off-road races. 100. And by off-road races, I don't mean Rockstar created races. I mean ones that I've created. And you're like, you've created 100 races? I've created over 1,000 races. Alright, we gotta make this. But you gotta remember, the game's been out since 2013, so 12 years. And I've been very busy. I used to just live for creating races. Now it's gotten to the point where I don't have the drive anymore to build races. Occasionally I will, but for the most part, I just race the ones that I've already created. Yeah, we did 100 off-road races, and we took like a 5-minute break in between each playlist. We had created playlists, And there was like 16 races per playlist. I know I'm dragging it out. 16 races per playlist, 6 playlists, and then I did like 4 more, so it ended up being 96. And then we did 4 more races to make it an even 100 races. And it was a long day. It was right around 15 hours. And there were people that were with me the whole time. No joke. There were people that left and came back, and they're like, "You're still going?" I'm like, "Yep." And they joined back in because they had stuff to do. Not everybody can just allocate 15 hours to just play video games, you know. I did all my chores yesterday, so I got a free day today. I can do whatever I want today. So anyway, so we have metal beams, long logs, and for the next one, closer to heaven. And then after that, we're gonna open up this gateway. That is there's a mission you got to do. You can see there's a padlock on it. We'll probably open up that. I'll find it here somewhere. But so the next video will be closer to heaven. That's the name of the mission, by the way, not necessarily all of the other stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna recover back in the garage. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you'd like to join in on us on any Sunday, feel free to do that. All you have to do is add me on PlayStation, and you can jump in. Now, my close friends and I are in a party chat, so you won't hear me talking or whatever. But you're more than welcome to join in and race with us. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.